First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He'll work forward for a couple. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Pierce. A 2nd down throw for Young. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Young. That is picked off by the 1st rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. He's to midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
2nd and 7. They motion a receiver right. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That is picked off by the first rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
It'll get forward to about the 42. Play is made there by DJ Waddle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion, it's Waddle. Penix on 3rd down. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. On the zone read, this is Penix. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On 2nd down, Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down. Here's Young. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down. First down, Panther. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Young. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's Young. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try to run for it. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. Young. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Devon Achane to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's taken in by Achane. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll motion over Pierce. On 1st and 10, here's Young. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Young. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Here's Young to throw. That one's to the sideline, complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Young. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Young. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Falcons 10, Panthers 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, Penix. Fires complete to Harrison. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Young. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Sending a receiver right. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Young. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll motion over Thielen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on second down, Young. That is caught by the tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Panthers 14, Falcons 10.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, first and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On the handoff, this is Achan. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, here is Penix. This one caught at the 4. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get them a new set of downs. They'll run with Robinson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Robinson, touchdown Falcons. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Young. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Tremble comes in motion. On 1st down is Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. On 1st down, it is Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. The motion man is Sanders. A 2nd down throw for Young. And he's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. They'll throw on first down with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. Here's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they move the chains on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got it! And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Get this complete. It's Thielen over the middle. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd down. The motion man is Sanders. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll stick to the ground. And And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Young. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. Into space. Still on the move. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.